Both my parents were drug addicts and alcoholics. And so when my dad passed away when I was about 14 is when I really started. Instead of branching away from what I saw as a child, I embraced it. And my mom also passed away in 2007 from a drug overdose. And so I just basically escalated since I was that age for about 26 years of nonstop drinking and drugging. And towards the end, got to the point where I was questioning whether or not I wanted to live and whether or not I was better off with my daughter being better off without me. I was in a dark place, and I do know now that my higher power had played a role in it, and I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. And January 9th, I made a phone call, and I got into rehab. And February 12th, I got off the plane, and I walked into Corey's house on Schifferstadt. I didn't know how to live life with or without drugs. And I didn't, yes, I've had a house, and yes, I've been married, and I've done a lot of things, but I didn't know how to live with myself. I didn't know a certain structure. I kind of just did things that I thought were right, but everything was, there was nothing internally that I was doing for myself at all. I was very closed, walled, and so it gave me structure of responsibility and accountability as far as doing chores. It's like, yes, I did chores before, but it's different when I'm doing it because it keeps me accountable, and it's that accountability of keeping myself accountable and just a routine. It's truly a bond, not because I've lived with them, it's because they have seen me at the lowest point of, really just raw and coming out, and they've kind of watched me grow, and it excites them. And for them being excited, it also allows me to know that I'm doing the right thing, but it gets me excited to learn from them as well, because they have something going and they are progressing, and I know that I can't be stagnant and I need to keep progressing. And I have progressed. I'm constantly trying to improve and be a better version of myself every day. But being grateful is truly what it was, because when I first got there, I moved in and I only had 5 trash bags of clothes. I was evicted out of my apartment. I lost all these things, and I didn't lose them. I gave them away freely, but I came there with nothing. And there was a point during my stay being in a sober living house with guys, and I don't have anything but what I have on my back in a certain way, but I was at peace, and I was truly grateful to have an opportunity to live recovery, and it's a life that I've never known before, and it's truly a blessing.